So this is going to be my first flea market find video that's not on a pocket knife. And that's just because this is super interesting and I'm like super excited about it and everything. But I got this about, I think, 2 weeks ago and, for a few dollars. Um, and it is old, so it's kind of hard to read, but I believe it's in French and everything. But that's not what makes it interesting. What makes it interesting is some of this stuff. Now, okay, yeah, $3. I should erase that, I suppose. Um, but yeah, so in the front here, this is the way Verdun looks at the present day. Once the what does that say? Something proud, maybe? It's not a P though. I'm gonna read it as a P, but that's not a P. Proud city of northern France. Once the I'm not sure what that says. Great, maybe? I don't know. City of northern France. In these old buildings, I slept many a night with shells bursting on the roofs and rats and cooties crawling and making an attack on our body. Ha! Clarence, January 6th, 19. Now, if you would have read that, this isn't 2019, this is 1919. This was $3, as is written in it. And then it's a postcard book, pretty much. You can see some damage here and everything. That one's not super interesting, but here we get another postcard, and then he wrote on this one. In here we slept during raids and bombardments, tunnel a mile long. And he's got an arrow pointing at the tunnel here. So, really interesting thing here that I found at a flea market. Just some more, blank postcards. Cool postcards, though. I mean, they are very cool, so showing a bunch of damage here. But the really interesting thing is his notes here. This one's one of the ones I couldn't read that well. Something the cathedral, the priest, pulpit is what I read that as. I'm not great at reading cursive, especially since, everybody writes differently, and his writing's a little more cursive-y than what I'm used to, but yeah, so just, cool pictures of like the destroyed city of Verdun, which, I mean, if you don't know, is kind of like a big battle place in World War One, hence the 1919. Here we have another note here. Something Muse River, crossed iron, cross something going to the battlefield. Not sure. Like I said, his writing's not super easy to read. You can see some more, wreckage and everything there. But yeah, his writing is not super easy to read. There's a picture of a soldier there. We have across this bridge, I dodged many a shell. There's a pretty well destroyed bridge here. You can see a ladder. And some wreckage of the bridge, and then the temporary bridge that has replaced the destroyed bridge. Here we see, Verdun, door of the Celestial Cemetery, which he underlined and wrote college. I think this guy was American, although who knows? I did buy it in America, of course, and this was in 1919. But just the way he's writing, like he just called their school a college. That's a very American way to refer to, a university or whatever. Here you can see some more wreckage, and then he's got a little note here with an arrow that says "stood on here." So he stood on that roof at some point. And some more wreckage and everything. I'm not sure if there's any more notes or not, but I will flip through the book anyway. I'm trying not to tear this tissue paper. It's extremely hard. Um, some more wreckage, more wreckage, some more wreckage. I don't remember if there's any more notes in here or not. That may have been it. This one's facing the other direction. I'm not going to worry too much about that. The interesting thing really is his notes, which I think they're done. Yeah. So no more notes, but a cool little like souvenir postcard book with very cool writing in it. I'm going to have to erase that because that's going to annoy me. I'm going to have to do it carefully because this front page is a little it's a little more fragile than like the other pages, which are like actually postcards you can see here. But yeah, just super cool little piece of like World War I history here with a soldier leaving notes in it, which is super cool, and his name and a date, and just super cool find as far as I'm concerned. And it was only a couple, few dollars, whatever. I'm not sure exactly how much he charged me for it. I know it says $3 there, but I don't know if that was him or if that was somebody else. Because we bought a like handful of stuff and he just told me $10 for all of it. So I am thrilled with this find. I love this. This is great. And I know it's not a pocket knife, but I figured maybe you guys would enjoy it as well. And I figured this was a pretty good way to have kind of an archive of this on the internet in a way, so that other people can see it, because I think it's something that other people should see, but I would like to keep it. So I figured this is the best way for me to kind of catalog it for people on the internet. But anyway, it's going to be it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one, which probably will be knife related. And I hope you guys have a good day.